Put your hands together for Briana Buckmaster. What's up, Sydney? Oh my gosh, there's a chair here for me and everything. Between the cheering and the singing last night, I have quite the rasp this morning. I guess it's not morning anymore, is it? Hi, you guys. Can we get a shout out for whoever made that video? That was awesome. I want a copy of that to send to my mom. All right, should we just dive in? Hey, guys.
If you like,
what's up?
We can dive straight in.
Don't be shy. Ask me anything. I'm an open book. I have no shame.
Hello.
Hello.
I was wondering, were you surprised, or are you surprised at the popularity of characters like Donna and Jodie and what the Wayward Daughters movement means to you?
Oh my gosh. I was literally just texting with Kim like 30 seconds ago before I came on stage, and we were just saying, because just like an hour ago, Creation Stands, who does the t-shirts, dropped a Wayward Daughters t-shirt. It's amazing. Proceeds going to Random Acts. And we were really excited about it. Not only that, the movement, which is a fan-based movement, is massive. It's beyond anything that we ever could have imagined. And now Creation Entertainment is noticing that popularity, and they're getting involved as well. So it's a testament to the power of the fandom. It really is. It's not anything Kim and I are doing. Kim and I are just embracing it and supporting it as much as we can, but we had very little to do with it other than that. And it's all you guys. It's all you guys. I've never seen anything like the power of the fandom, honestly. You guys should be very proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
So Sheriff Donna's been like one of those new favorite characters.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
How do you like being like a kick-ass sheriff and like being a tough like sheriff in front of like and keeping up with all the guys who are like have been doing this for like ages? So.
It's so funny because we were saying, I think just yesterday, I was joking around with the boys, and Rob, we were saying something about, last year or the year before, and I was like, I just started doing the conventions in July, but it feels like we've been doing them for so long. We're just clicked so quickly, and these guys, like, I don't know why I'm pointing up there. It's because we were watching it on a TV in the green room, and so I'm like, hey, you guys, I'm talking to you guys. We just click so well, and the conventions are so much fun, and I didn't anticipate quite the popularity of my character. I just dove right in and kind of I went big and knew if the director wanted less, he'd pull me back, and luckily he didn't, and so she just got to be a kind of a really big, bold character. And the conventions are just cherry on top, and the fact that I get to come to entirely new countries like Australia because of this character and this show, and hang out with these guys who have become such close friends of mine is something I never would have imagined. It's a dream. It's good. Thank you. This is so weird. I feel like everybody has to do a catwalk to come and chat with me. Hey, yeah.
Hi.
Oh, I like it. Okay. What's up?
So I was just wondering, what's it like to be one of the most lovable and badass sheriffs on TV?
It's really good. It's really good. I don't know. I've never really thought of it that way. I like the idea that people are looking at female characters who are portrayed as flawed and still are considered badass. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it's kind of great that that Donna she's not meant to be pretty, and she's not meant to be sexy or to be a love interest for anybody. She's just there getting the work done. There was definitely a secondary storyline for her, which is kind of a broken heart. but the first storyline for her is she's a sheriff and she's good at it. And I think, did Plush just air here? The last, yeah. So in that one, you kind of see that, oh, people are asking her to work for other counties. And that's kind of the great thing about that character, I think, more than anything, is that she is kind of badass, even though she's totally imperfect and she's externally imperfect. Everybody's meant to know it, you know? And so I don't have to hide when I'm playing Donna. They see every roll, they see every chin, and I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Yeah.
You're awesome. Thank you.
You got it. Woo! Oh man, I just saw these. These are for you guys. So I apologize. Okay, girl, come on
Hi.
in. You come on in.
So, assuming that they will make Wayward Daughters a TV show, which they
Obviously.
should, duh. I was just wondering, what do you think they should do for the pilot?
Oh, I love this kind of question. Okay, hold on. Pick your poison.
That one.
Oh, because it's like Jenga. Okay. Okay, wow, that's a good one. So, if they were to do a Wayward Daughters series, when? Well, this is fun. I think it should be a conversation about the four women and how they're living together, because let's not avoid the elephant in the room. Like, how did these four women get to come to live together? But I think that right off the bat, it should be about them fighting evil. It should not be about them trying to get along, or them like doing their hair or phoning a boy. You know, none of this shit. Like, let's get it
Real
done. You know what I'm saying? Step right up. Sorry, I just have to sit down because I'm getting so excited that I'm like actually out of breath. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, given the general life expectancy of female characters on
God.
the show,
I like how we went from like a series to, so when you die.
do you fear for Donna's life on the show?
No, I don't. Maybe I should. Maybe that's really naive of me. But you know what? I like to live my life in general, as in like there are endless possibilities. So I try not to live in fear. And so I try not to live my character in fear. If she dies, I don't know this show as well as I think any of you do, but I know that she can always come back. I also know that this character was only supposed to have one episode. So the fact that she now has like an upcoming series is pretty amazing. But you know what? I'm just gonna go out there and say, yeah, you know what? Donna is gonna live forever. And yeah, she's gonna be single if she wants. Yeah. And she's going to save the world.
Awesome.
That's what I think is gonna happen. Because why not, right? Why not?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Sorry, I'm working on it. Onwards.
Okay. So I was just wondering, what's the funniest thing that has happened either on set or at a convention? Or you could do both.
Well, the conventions are pretty busy. I would say that when we were in England, we were all so jet lagged, and that we were all together on a train or on a bus or in a tiny little hotel in the country, and we were just laugh at just the dumbest shit. But I think it wasn't as funny, but it was pretty crazy that Chad took everybody on a ghost hunt. When we were at Chad Lindbergh, when we were at this old little country hotel, and that I think that's the coolest thing. I'm never gonna get to do that in an American one. Did you get scared? I got scared, like even looking at the pictures. He turned off the lights, and he's talking to the ghosts, and he said, okay, well, I'd like you to go and sit in this chair now, please. And then when you look back at the pictures, he took a bunch of pictures, like 1, 2, 3, like 10 pictures in a row, and then you see 2 empty chairs, and then all of a sudden you see 2 orbs right here in the chair. You're like, no fucking way. No way. No. So that was pretty good. On set, it's endless. Jared and Jensen know that I can take the shenanigans, so they love it when I'm on set. I also have twin brothers, so I'm like, bring it. And they know it, so they just plan stuff. Every once in a while, it was in Plush, the very first scene where Dean and Sam come into the police station was the last scene we shot, and oh my God, it was nonstop. They would not let up, and it's never when it's on their coverage, it's only mine. And then you'll hear something like, hey, Jensen, let's do it this time. And you're like, great. So you know they're gonna do something to you while they're shooting. Yeah, they would take some of my props and throw them, but I can't give too much away because I think a lot of it's gonna be in the gag reel, as per their requests. But I will let you know, this is a secret just for you guys, that there are episodes that I was not in that you will see me in the gag reel. Because I live in Vancouver where the show shoots. And so sometimes, like when Kim was there, I would just go and visit, or if I was doing some like gun training and I went and borrowed some props. So if I'm around the studio, they'll be like, hey, come to set, come to set. And because I have an improv background, they love to just fuck around. And they'll like, come to set, and then we'll just do a whole scene where we improvise it. And so I know that every time I go visit set, they're gonna be like, come, let's do something really funny.
You'll have to try sneaking into like the background, like like an extra, and then we can try to find you.
No, it's like Where's Waldo, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to sneak in so many times that suddenly it just becomes my show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
You touched on this already.
Yeah.
That when you went in, you knew that they wanted you to do big, but and they didn't pull you back. How much actual character action did you have, and how much did you kind of?
Oh, I was already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Donna has a very sunny disposition, and I love that. I think that's what a lot of people love about her, and it's what sets her apart from a lot of characters on the show.
Series.
That's right. That's of course. I mean, everybody wants that. But I think she's a little sunnier than I am. She swears a lot less than I do. And then the accent, of course. But I'm from Canada, and I'm also originally from Saskatchewan, which is right above North Dakota. So that accent is very easy for me to just drop into, you know? You just, real quick, you just, whatever you need, you just pick and choose whenever you need it. So it's very, yeah. Oh man, it's like a bar trick for me. It's like a fun bar trick. I just boom, boom. But the stuff when we're talking about her characterization, definitely with body image, she definitely has some insecurities and some baggage there that I feel like in my 30s now I'm really just dismissing. I'm just done with that. I'm too fucking old. I don't care. I don't care anymore. And after after I had a baby, and especially after I had a daughter, I just had to have this conversation with myself where I went, I do not want her to hear me having conversations about my body.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter about conversations about being skinny, about being overweight, about other women. I just don't want her to hear me ever talking about it, because men don't talk about it. Men don't talk about other men's bodies. We unfortunately don't talk about like men's body unless it's like we're talking about men's bodies, because I do that a lot. But I mean, let's just take the conversation completely away from women's bodies. If you're gonna be svelte and buff, go for it. I support that, but we don't need to like talk about it, because then it just gets into comparing it, you know. But I think that stuff with Donna is something that I don't have anymore, but I could definitely draw from. Same with the broken heart stuff.
Yeah.
It's really hard to, it's hard to do your job when you're that broken. And I think that she is sorting through that. And I think in the last episode in Plush, she's really kind of finding her grounding a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, you guys. I just ramble and I ramble. I have so many thoughts in my head. I've had so much coffee. Hi.
Hi. So again, you've already touched on this slightly, but yes, we all know that Jared and Jensen are a bit of shenanigans, a bit crazy.
No.
My question is, have you been pranked on the set yet?
No, endlessly. Endlessly.
And do you have a favorite one that you can share with us?
I do. Okay. Does anybody have like a little book of paper or something? Can I have those little pieces of plastic here? You down with that? Got it. Okay. This is what they did in the scene where we went up to the house to talk to the woman about her little boy in the last episode, Plush. Hold this for a second. So you're me. These are my sides. You know what sides are? Like, I'm just like looking over them, like, just hold it very lightly. There you go. And then Jared is here, and Jensen is here. So this happened probably about 5 times. I'm looking over them really quickly. We're getting ready to do the scene, and all of a sudden, Jared just does this. And then Jensen does this. But they just kept doing it over and over, and they would laugh and laugh and laugh. And here's the trick, is that their shenanigans and their pranks are not what will crack you and make you corpse, but they were thank you. Sorry, did I hurt you? You're a star. And I ruined your plastic thing. It was worth it for the joke, right? That's not what will get you. What will get you is when they say the joke, so the camera will be here looking to you, it'll be over Jared and Jensen's shoulders, and then Jared will say something dumb to make you laugh, and then he'll do this. That's what makes you laugh, is watching like Jared and Jensen trying to hold it. Jensen's better at like a straight face. Jared's the worst, man. Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Ow, I just hit my tooth when I did that. I was like trying to bite the microphone. Okay.
Okay, so my question is, if you had a bucket list, what would be on the top of your list, your first thing that you would want to do?
Bucket list. I've never thought about that. What? What?
Drop bear.
No, you know what? We were talking about that shit on the way here. All of us in the bus on the way here, the spiders and all the things that can kill you in Australia. And it did not make us feel good. So I'm staying away from the drop bears. You know what? Now that I've started traveling a little bit, it makes me want to see a little bit more of the world. The things that are on my bucket list probably have to do more with my family and getting my family to have opportunities. I didn't grow up in a very wealthy household, and so I like the idea of having an opportunity to take my parents to like Paris or New York City or something like that. And they can, maybe do that on their own, but I would love to be able to take them there. But also on the top of it would be stuff about my daughter. It would be like, making sure that she's a solid chick, that she is just like, that when I'm gone, that she will be able to hold her own, and being able to see that before I go so that it's not a concern. I don't think that I have anything that I'm like, oh, I wish I had the courage to do, because I'll do whatever. I don't care. I'm not. That's not an issue. My problem is that I like to sit on my couch and watch a lot of TV.
Okay.
So I guess my bucket list would be like, hey, let's get off the couch. That'd be at the top of it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Woo, woo.
Hi.
Hi.
So we've heard your lovely accent, and we've heard Donna's lovely accent as well. Are there any other accents that you can do that you love, or ones that you would like to learn how to do?
We were all practicing the Australian accent. I would not anger all of you by attempting to do one.
Please.
No! Rob and I, the only thing we can say in an Australian accent is no, no. But that's all we'll do. No, no. Who's the best at it? Rich is really good at Has he had his panel yet? There you go. You're welcome. Get him to do that shit. Most of my accents that I'm good at are American accents, which sounds funny because I'm Canadian and you think they're not that different, but they are. Even the boys, they're all from, like, one's from Florida, and Rich's from Nashville, so he kind of talks like this a little bit. And there's more, like, a lot of Southern accents, or there's Brooklyn. You can talk like you're from Brooklyn a little bit. That's kind of it. I'm not good at the European accents, but I'm working on the Australian one. That is actually a massive challenge for actors, as people get Australian and English mixed up a lot. Yeah, so do we. We know the difference, we just can't do it. But I'm working on it, I promise.
Thank you.
Thank you. What up?
Is this your first time in Australia, Briana?
Is that the time?
Is this your first time in Australia? It's not time,
God,
but
I was like, is that it already?
No, it seems nobody else wants to ask you a question. So
My first time to Australia, yes. Thank you. I'm actually having a really good time. I don't know what I expected, but I think that I expected it to be more like a surf town. I don't know why. I just think, hot, beaches.
Yeah.
And it's really like Sydney. Everybody's very chic at Sydney. There are so many attractive men. Even the guys were like, Briana, you're gonna wanna take a loop. You're gonna wanna take a loop. We were at, like, one of those outdoor bars, which is a thing in Sydney. Yeah, wow. We're like, it feels like it's a resort. We don't have those in Canada for certain. Everybody freeze their asses off. But and so many tall people. Jason Manns was saying, I've never felt just so average in a great way. So many tall, attractive men. But everybody is so nice. We just, like, every store or restaurant we went into, we just have conversations with people. It reminded me being back in Moose Jaw, where I'm from, Moose Jaw. It's a place. It's a place. Don't go there. You'll be fine.
have we got another question?
What up, ladies?
Ready to go?
What up?
Let's go.
Hey,
Let's get
this is quite intimidating, isn't it?
It is, but we just gotta, like, own it. You just gotta be like, yeah, I got this. I got this. What?
So for those of us who were at karaoke last night, you totally slayed it, can I say?
Thank you so much. And thank you for, like, no. I can't help myself. Every time I do a karaoke, maybe I'll get over it eventually, but I'm just like, I love karaoke so much. And every time I go up, like, someone's singing a song, I go, can I sing with you? Is that okay? Can I sing with you? At Pasadena, I think it was Chicago. I didn't ask because I was just like, cool, karaoke, I'm gonna sing. I stole the mic from a fan every single song. I was just like, okay, I got this. And I'd be like, yeah! And then I had to send out a tweet apologizing because I went, that's not cool. But of course, everybody was so sweet about it. And they're like, oh my God, it's so much fun, who cares? Yeah, anyway, your question is?
My question is, so do you have a bit of a musical theatre background?
I have a huge musical theater background. I have a degree in musical theater.
There you go.
And that's what most of my career has been. I have not been doing TV for very long. I actually kind of only started doing TV, hilariously, when I got pregnant. Which just sounds funny, but it's very hard to do theater with a baby, and I knew that. So I thought, okay, I've got to try some other things. I also do a lot of voiceover work, and I write as well. But I started doing musical theater when I was in high school, and then I went to theater school and got a degree and was doing that up until probably about 3 years ago. And, doing other things and still, auditioning for stuff. But musical theater is my passion, and I love it, and I always see as many shows as I can, and that's why I take advantage of karaoke. You know what's funny is that singing on the Saturday night specials in the States with Loud and Swain, yeah. That is not in my wheelhouse. That makes me nervous because you're on stage with a band and you have to be kind of good. Where at karaoke, you can just like fucking sing and nobody cares if you suck. I mean, to an extent, but yeah, I'm not great at singing with the band. I'm getting better at it, and Rob is so supportive and loves that I sing with him, but yeah, I love musical theater, love it, and I don't ever want to stop doing it.
We look forward to seeing you in an Australian touring show.
Yes! Me too!
Hi.
Hey, what up, girl?
Sorry, not supernatural related, but clearly I love Disney. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh man, do you know I used to love The Lion King? But you know why? It's because I love Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who played Simba. Oh, I loved him so much. I saw that movie so many times. My daughter is so into Frozen right now. Yes, but come on. If I have to hear that song one more time.
I work in preschool, and there's a lot of Frozen going on every day
Endless.
of my
My daughter
life.
is 1, and she knows how to sing Let It Go, which is amazing, / we'll never not hear that song. But I actually also really love The Little Mermaid. I think that was kind of that and Beauty and the Beast were the first forays into kind of Beauty and the Beast, yeah. I played Belle in Beauty and the Beast once.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, well, it was amazing for me at the time, but kind of a hilarious casting choice. But yeah, I love the Disney movies, and I think that Frozen was a great opportunity to come back into the original style, which is kind of pop music, but really accessible music. But it's amazing thing about Frozen is that they had 2 women together, and it was a love story between the sisters. It wasn't a love story between a man and a woman or a princess and a prince. It was between the 2 sisters, and that was what was great about that movie, and why I'm glad that so many people are attracted to that movie.
So while I'm here, musical theatre, what's your favorite? I want to say Wicked or Beauty and the Beast since you did that.
Yes,
but...
no, neither of those. I do love Wicked. I saw the original Wicked on Broadway, and I love it. But I like a lot of kind of under the radar musicals. I wouldn't even everybody loves Avenue Q, right? Yes, that's a good one. And Book of Mormon. Yes, I just saw that in London. I love that one a lot. And
have you seen The Last 5 Years?
Oh yeah,
I love that so much.
Yeah, that's a beautiful musical. It's a heartbreaking musical, and the movie just came out too, right?
I haven't seen that yet.
Yes,
I'm a little bit scared.
Fine. Yes, movie's fine. Movie's fine. Say that.
See, that's what I'm scared of. This show was so amazing. I'm like,
I know, it's hard, man. But yeah, those are my favorites, I'd say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wait, Phantom of the Opera.
I haven't seen it.
Oh no.
I know, it's weird. It's weird.
We've got time for one more question, guys.
No!
Hi, Brianna.
Yeah.
Hi, Brianna.
Hi.
So personally for me, you and your character are a huge inspiration, just for being who you are and not caring what anyone else thinks.
Man.
But I would have to say, who is your biggest inspiration?
Kim Rhodes, honestly, is one of them. I can't even tell you how much she has changed my life, and I know she and I have had big heart-to-heart conversations about how we came into each other's lives, and I don't know, I've never met anyone like her. It's a tricky thing being a woman, and lots of people don't talk about it. I talk about it a lot, so I'd like to thank my husband for that. But I think Kim is one of the strongest women I've ever met, and she still devotes herself to encouraging women to be stronger than themselves. Do you know what I mean? She's still teaching. We're all still here for each other, and Kim and I, all we want to do at these conventions is is just encourage women that it's okay to be your strongest self. And it's okay. Yeah. And we'll all be here to back you up. There's nothing to be scared of. And if you feel scared, you just come and talk to us, and we'll get your back. But it's time for women to embrace each other and not be shy about it. Shout it out loud.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you.
Briana Buckmaster, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait. I did this bad. I should have done this, you guys. Nobody reminds me of these things. Come help yourself, questionnaires. Oh, that's dangerous. That'll end up right in somebody's eye. Okay, I'm out. Thank you, guys. I love you.